go ahead and get this thing started. And welcome to the Raw BJ podcast, y'all. We are here with another indie music moment. We have YNC Made It in the building today. Thank you for being here.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yes. How are you doing today?
Man, I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling blessed for real. Thank
Good.
you.
So, YNC Made It. Rapper, producer, engineer, writer, just multi-freaking talented, right?
Scholar, gainfully employed worker.
Heavy on the scholar part, in case my parents are watching.
Period.
Heavily on the scholar part.
Tell us about YNC, that Young and Careless.
Yes, sir.
Well, I know that you've gone by several different names.
Several. YNC has evolved like ever since I came up with it. This was like 2018 in high school. I was like, this was a time when like everybody was having like an acronym in their name. I was like, oh, that's cool. I kind of want one because I started off as Kaiju Beats because I loved like Godzilla. I love like, you know, in Power Rangers when they like go big and they have to go to like the Megazords and shit like that.
Yes.
So I love that. So I'll go by Kaiju Beats, and then I saw everyone had acronyms. So I thought I was like, I kind of want one. So I went with YNC, which at first start with young niggas on the come up. That's what it started with. Because it used to be like kind of a group thing. Like it had maybe like 2 or 3 people. But I had a buddy. I had a buddy that was like in a racing, so he took that there. I had a buddy that kind of started rapping, but it didn't really go off like that. So after that, I started like evolving it because I wanted kids to say it, so I didn't want kids like saying that, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
when I said like that,
all right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be responsible for that. I don't want to be responsible for that.
It was like with NWA. I mean,
the
kids was all screaming it like.
I couldn't, so I was like, you know what represents like what embodies me? So I took a thought, and I was like, I'm young, I'm careless meaning like, why not? Like if there's like, let's like say there's somebody famous walking by, I'm not gonna not say nothing, like try and do what I need to do, like, because why not? What's the worst that could happen? So I kind of took that and put it in my name. Right. And that's where YNC Made It came from.
Okay. Well, let's say happy belated birthday. You just turned 22.
22. I appreciate it. That's love.
Okay. 22 and you.
Just a hop, skip, and a jump from grown.
Yeah. Okay. I heard it's like the Taylor Swift year. I never understood that.
She has a song called 22.
Oh. Yeah.
Anyway, I've never been a big Taylor Swift fan.
I love Taylor Swift because her petty is a different level of petty. Like, you can break up with someone else and they might steal like your earring backs or whatever. You break up with Taylor Swift, she's gonna trash you and make millions.
She's going
to make sure people know about your dirty draws, about the other girl you was talking to. Okay. She's gonna, y'all are not going to survive. You're not going to survive it.
Like, bro, I'll admit her pettiness was kind of crazy.
Listen, Taylor, stop being a wolf, okay? Yeah. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
Yeah, she's insane.
This is just
freaking insane.
Listen.
But her concert, I heard her last tour. She's like on tour right now or something like that. I saw her like swimming under the stage or something like that.
That's what crazy. Special effects. Right?
That's cool. Who knows swimming under stages, bro? That's kind of funny.
It's the same thing Beyonce's been doing for years. Like,
let's acknowledge the fact that she has the budget to do it.
Yeah, you sound like Kanye right now.
There's other people.
No. What I'm saying is, you're gonna have to show me like basically the same software or whatever that she used to make it look like all she did was jump onto the bottom of the stage through the hole. But it looks cool. Graphics, the video, the screen, that's the same thing Beyonce introduced to us the world back when she did the Super Bowl, when she did all the screen shit. That's all it was.
I don't give a damn what
it was cool.
It's the same CGI they used on You People when they had
Lauren
Jonah Kiss Lauren. So at the end of the day, I don't give a damn. Effects is effects, and effectively it works.
It worked,
and it's money behind it. I don't give a damn. Some people don't get this, but the smoke machine when they come out.
That is true.
That's all y'all get, and then get off the goddamn.
Right.
Shout out Taylor. Shout out Taylor. Shout out Beyonce.
Shout out all y'all.
These are billion view people. Like,
and shout out to YNC Made It, because that's what we're here to talk about. Okay.
Grab it on the way.
I do know that. So you were in school. We met you at NCEG.
Yes, sir.
Right? You're representing KSU.
Yes, sir.
You're there for media and entertainment.
Media and entertainment.
Yeah.
2023.
It's in your blood.
It's in my blood.
Speaking of your family, you're born in Atlanta, but your family is from Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Which means so are you.
How was that growing up?
Oh, it was different. It was different. Simply put, what my friends got away with, I could not get away with.
Period.
That's facts.
I could not. All that back talking and all that.
Play that, boy.
Yeah,
Sit down.
They were not playing that. They were heavy on the schoolwork. They were heavy, like, on everything growing up, and I'm blessed to have that. But growing up, man, it was crazy. Like, it was something. I was talking to my friend. I was like, is it just me? Like, I was like, yeah.
What's the craziest thing that you got in trouble for growing up?
Ooh.
I mean, got your ass out the frame for.
Actually, one that I could quickly remember is when I was in 5th grade. I was in Augusta. I lived in Augusta, Georgia for maybe like 10 years. I had a soccer ball. It was so minor. Like, I had a soccer ball. I was kicking it under the table. They called, and I only had my parents called maybe twice ever. They called my parents for it. My dad works at night. He works in the hospital at night.
So they broke his sleep.
They broke his sleep.
Now.
So he came to the school. He didn't say a word. He knocked on the door. He said, "Come here." So they didn't even talk to the teacher or nothing. He dragged me to the bathroom, gave me the biggest cut ass that I ever got. Like, he tore me up. I remember that.
You're gonna have to translate that for the viewers.
He gave you the biggest what?
He gave me the biggest whooping that I got.
Nah, what'd you say before?
It was like a cut ass, bro.
Cut ass?
Cut, like, bro. He didn't even need no belt. He didn't need a belt. He didn't need no type of tool. It was just his bare hand.
Period. Period. That's all you need.
You know when you just catch a fish and the fish is just flailing? That was me when he was beating him. Nah. But he still some respect. It was probably like 30 seconds, but it felt like at 30 minutes, bro. Like, and the craziest thing is, like, I was teary-eyed, I was crying. That wasn't even the worst part of the punishment. The worst part of it is, like, he put me back in the classroom.
Yeah,
right. You got that right.
The worst part of the punishment is having to go back around your friends.
Yeah,
right.
Like, knowing that you just got beat.
Fresh whooped ass right back in front of your friends.
You better than me, because I'd have guilted the fuck out of that teacher. I wouldn't have done not one assignment.
You see,
you just allowed this man abuse me. I would have just sat there and looked at the teacher. Don't let him take me. Do your job, bitch. You ain't supposed to allow this.
You thought that would stop it? Mm-mm.
You would have got your ass whooped again once you got home, okay?
Either way, it didn't even matter. After that, I was pretty much a good kid. Like, behavior was never really a problem with me. Like,
I bet.
No.
I totally agree, because at the end of the day, like, my mom was not like an intimidating parent, but at the same time, I was very worried about her being disappointed. That was the main thing. Like, I was very worried about her being disappointed in me. And one day she came up to the school to ask me something, and she stopped a security guard and asked him about where I was or whatever. And the security guard was like, "You Brittany's mom?" And then my mom took a step back because she said she was trying to figure out what he was going to say next. And then she was like, if he had said something good or bad, that was going to dictate the rest of the visit. And she stepped back, and he was like, never had a problem out of her.
Yeah.
He a real one.
Love it.
Got home from school. We went straight to the mall.
Man, shout out security guard. Shout out security guard.
Okay.
They gonna tell you the truth.
So Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes, sir.
It's like home of the soca music.
Yes.
And the cut ass, because
and the cut ass.
Yeah.
Cut ass and soca.
Yeah. That's what I grew up listening to. Like,
yeah. So tell us, like, how or who inspired you to make music? Was that something that you had growing up?
I've always had music, like, embodied in my upbringing. It's crazy because my mom's heavy on my mom's side of the family. And a good bit of my dad's. I'll get back to that. We all like had a good bit of us had like some skill or some art. like my cousin in California, he's a graphic designer. A crazy thing is my cousin on my dad's side is I don't know if you're familiar, Winston Duke from Black Panther, M'Baku.
Oh, okay.
That's my cousin.
Oh.
So he's
M'Baku.
Yeah. So he's acting, obviously. My mom did a little bit of music, and then of course I've been playing the piano. I've been doing this all growing up. I never really
self-taught.
Yeah,
go ahead, brag on that a bit.
I felt too, like, growing up. But soca music was the main, pretty much the only genre playing in the house. It was the top in the house. Like, I didn't listen to rap music till probably about, man, I don't know. It was maybe like 7th or 8th grade when I started, because I had to find it on my own. Because, like, if we're in the car, I'd be listening to soca music. Michelle, I would be listening to Bungie Garlin. I'd be listening to Our George. I'd be listening to all these soca artists, and that is kind of, and it was just feel good music. You know what I mean? Like, you would hear it in the morning before going to school. After you get picked up, it just puts you in a good mood. I never really thought about, like, doing it as a profession, like music, until like maybe 10th or 11th grade. But, like, if had it not been for the music and the soca, doing that growing up, I probably wouldn't have thought about it, to be real with you.
Yeah. No, that's powerful, because because I'm assuming that neither your mom or your dad do music.
His mom did a little bit of music.
I mean, like, growing up, but because when in Tobago, like, she didn't have a choice. Her grandmother would make her.
Like, listen, if she's trying to avoid the cut ass, she's gonna.
Okay.
I mean, my great grandmother has a piano, and it's still there. Like, so that would be how she learned. Like, she was put in those classes by her grandmother.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like an automatic thing. And my great grandmother would tell me a story. And my grandmother, when I would go there, when I was much, much, much younger, man, I used to not want to go to my great grandmother's house. Like, I don't think I've ever admitted that, but, like, they were very, very, very strict. Not as strict as she was maybe on my mom or my cousin.
Right, you got the softer version.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I did get the softer version. I will admit that. But, like, when I was like 10, when I spent like weeks at a time there, bro. Like,
but you have to understand, every generation gets a softer version of that person. So, like, your dad was like cut ass or whatever, but your great grandma was probably super cut. So while you feel like you was going through it,
oh, no doubt,
psych,
no doubt, I sympathize for that, because it was not.
But they have values that you're not gonna get from newer age
of
people.
Course.
So it's like, it's a trade-off. Like, don't do nothing stupid, but take the free game. Like,
I got manners at the end of the day. I know that for sure, because I grew up with manners. I grew up a well and respectable human, so I will always be grateful for that. But
that also, I mean, not only does it help you become a better human being, but those lessons also translate over to your creative side as well.
Absolutely,
help you with being disciplined, help you, being on time and shit like that. So it's all good. I do want to know, though, because during my research, I want to know how. Yeah, I did my research. I want to know how you would describe the music that you make now, because it seems like you kind of started off like, rap, like Atlanta rap, and then you kind of went and transitioned into soca. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Back to your roots.
Right.
Yeah. So, literally, I guess I always like to do something. I like to make my version of what I hear or what I perceive to hear. So when I started, bro, I started making music like on my phone, like on the GarageBand app. That was all I had at the time.
I used to use GarageBand.
Yeah. So I did that, and as soon as my parents, I'm so thankful for my parents. It always goes back to my parents. They got me my first MacBook laptop. It was like a 26, I can't remember what year. It was an older computer than what I have now. it was slow, but I started trying to make like these trap beats, blah blah blah. Cause like I'm in Atlanta, I've been listening to Migos. I live in Lilburn, which is like 5 minutes from Berkmar, which is where the Migos went. So it'd be a lot of Migos, Future, Lil Baby, Lil Yachty, Lil Uzi. This was like the big SoundCloud era, so that was what was popping. I was like, why not? Why don't I pop off with that? So I started making my beats. I was just starting off as a producer, so I started hopping on my own beats and go off with that. But then this is crazy because Akuma Hum came out this last July, I think. Akuma Hum and Vibes of the Soul came out on the same day. I was like, let me try this. Let me try this different thing. Because it was my dad that would always press. It was like, you got to start branching out. You got to start doing like your Afro beats, your soca, your calypso. Like just branch out because this, not that hip hop's gonna die, but it's gonna be it's oversaturated now.
Yeah.
It's oversaturated now. And my dad has been always right musically. I just been stubborn. So I made Akuma Hum and Vibes of the Soul, and I'll tell you about Akuma Hum in a second. But I made those songs and I dropped them. The next maybe 2 weeks, that was all that was playing in my parents' house, and they've never played my music like that. Like
nah,
I never.
You tap back into them roots. They were just like my son.
So yeah, exactly.
Telling everybody. I bet they were telling everybody.
Right.
Oh, Thomas got into medical school, but does he make music?
Yeah,
I'll tell you about my son.
Yeah.
My son.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the greatest musician alive.
Period.
There will never be a better one. Maybe when your son is in medical school and he needs encouragement, he can play the music that my son makes. Because my son inspires the world to change.
Tell him. Tell him.
So would you say that you are only making the soca calypso type music now?
No, because I'm doing everything.
Everything.
I'm doing everything.
So your musical style just evolved.
It evolved because I still, even my dad. I was talking to my dad the other day. He was like, "Make sure you don't lose the trap. Like, don't lose it. Have that with you, but like evolve." So now I have. I don't think I've even said this like on any type of area. Like I have a whole project that's kind of like my cultural side. Like I have a whole project full, like at least 20 that I can recall right now that I could just drop. But I'm trying to find the right way because I want that to be like the new way. Because I took my culture and I evolved it. Like I evolved it. I made it mine. I made it something like no one has done before. Like no one. Fusion music. I just love a good like mixture of sounds, and I low-key am getting on. I don't know if you know Amapiano. It's like a variation of Afro beats, but it has this beautiful bottom bass. But I've been starting to like get on stuff like that too. But it's really just evolution. It's just what I've been doing. This new sauce that I'm doing. And just making more stuff and just being stronger. That's all it is.
Well, let's talk about the beginning of the evolution. Akuma Hum.
Yeah.
This came off your Babylon is Coming, the Summer of Kai album. What is this song about?
To be real, this Babylon is Coming, that was just a compilation of what I dropped in the summer. That's not really an album. That's just a compilation. Akuma Hum, what it's about, it's just a start. And it's even funnier of how I came up with it. I have a buddy, his name is Chase, also known as NF Akuma. He came in, he was recording because me and my buddies, we all record. And he made a song. He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, that shit sound kind of fire. I put effects on it. Put the effects, that shit was sounding fire. It's unreleased, but so after he left, I was like, damn, this shit sounds kind of fire. I was like, I'm gonna use the effects I put on the hum. So I had the beat already. I had the beat for a couple months at the time. I made it March of last year. I opened it. I was like, I'm gonna try to find something kind of fire to do with this effect I had. And then I heard like, I was just messing around. You know how you like kind of feel the beat, like just scatting around, not saying nothing. So I was like, I was like, oh, that's hard. Like not even just like what I was saying, but like what it did to the headphones, like the vibration it gave to your body. I was like, I'm gonna roll with that. So I was just like, Akuma Hum, you niggas dumb. I just kept it going. I just kept it shit going. And then with the verse, I was just trying to tap into like my culture. I'm just trying to tap in with that, really bring it out. And then it's really beautiful because of the drum pattern. It has not been done before, like especially on like American Airways. That's my goal. I'm trying to get this. You know how drill has its own like drum pattern. I'm trying to get this like to that level. So Akumahum is it's like a start of a new sound.
Right. Well, let's go ahead and hear this new sound. Akumahum, go ahead and introduce the song.
And this Akumahum, this is the start of a new wave, a new style, a new fashion. It's produced, engineered, mastered, mixed by yours truly. And yeah, this is Akumahum by yours truly.
Red Robin.
Hey, if I make a song called Red Robin, I'm hitting you first.
I just cook that shit.
I got my hum, you niggas dumb. I'm kinda numb, sip of the rum. Go back where you're from, you was a bum. I got my hum, put it, I got it, I get it. Hey, YNC MADE IT. When I be touching my money, I hug it. Settle my money base like a little snuggie. Another day whipping my word like buggy. I got my rainy day money like snuggie. Fuck it, I leave my opponent all groggy. We going up, stay in my pocket. Boxside rude boy, pound for the pound. 33 raw bill right to the ground. My VQ got amazing sounds. Bring that new vibes raising the south. I got a new tirade in the ground. Not the big onion racing, I'm proud. See you at home, I'm trading the crowd. Opponent man, Ray, I come. I got my hum, you niggas dumb. I'm kinda numb, sip of the rum. Go back where you're from, you was a bum. I got my hum. I got my hum, you niggas dumb. I'm kinda numb, sip of the rum. Go back where you're from, you was a bum. I got my hum.
You niggas dumb. That song right there is the one. I like that. Akumaham, my nigga.
Yeah.
That sound like a greeting.
Hi.
Akumaham.
Salam.
That's crazy.
L'chaim.
Right.
God, same. Oh my god.
I love that. Okay.
I'm gonna start using that on people. I'm gonna be like Akumahum, and they're gonna be like, "What? No, it's a little bird thing." Never
Right.
mind.
Okay.
Never mind. I'm in the wrong part of town. You're right.
I love that. So, are we gonna get visuals for that?
Man, low key. Now I'm getting into it. You know what's crazy? I'm actually camera shy. I'm super camera shy.
No.
I'm getting out of it. Like I just recorded my first music video. Like
for Akumahum?
It's not Akumahum, but it will be for the semester's out.
Okay.
For another song. Like 2 weeks ago. That was my first ever music video.
Nice.
Shout out number 9. That's my boy. That man is fire with the camera. Yeah, we just did that a few weeks ago. I want to make some more before the school year is out. But that might be with my project. That's the lead single off of it, because that song really did so much wonders for me. Okay. So I'm gonna really put all of that. There might be a remix coming too.
Remake
of the second verse.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about it because I do want to know. I've seen a few collaborations, but not that many. Who would you like to collaborate with?
Like, does it like have to be like super big or just like
Anybody? Just give me 3.
This
Doesn't matter.
list.
Right.
Masha Montano off rip. He's Soca King.
Yes.
If I get that, that'll make my life.
I think his mom just released a book about him, the Soca King.
I haven't seen it, but
Her name is Lady.
Yeah, I gotta look into that.
Yeah, the king of Soca. That's what it's called. Yeah,
I'll look into that for
Yeah.
sure. The other two, I love. Right now, I really like Yeet, so I'll do a collaboration with Yeet, which is that might be like so far out the way of like my normal list, but Yeet, like he's fire right now. I just went to his concert; it was amazing. So Yeet, Bungie Garland, most definitely. Yeah, Masha Montano, Yeet, Bungie Garland. That's if I had to pick 3 right now.
I'm just so happy you didn't say Drake or Beyonce.
That's played, all played. Everybody chooses those answers.
Or Nicki Minaj.
Everybody chooses those answers.
Listen, the people I don't know. You also gotta accept the fact that a lot of the people that people want to collaborate with are gone.
That's true.
You gotta accept that the greats are just not available. I would collab with Billie Holiday in a minute, but I'm like 60 years late. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just fact.
Totally.
When it comes to music,
Unfortunately,
I think, me and Luther Vandross could have made a smash.
I feel like Whitney and I could have tore the house down with her singing and me just beat out to the side. Yep.
Right.
Atlas is crazy.
Okay.
Like, hey,
Okay.
What's crazy?
You can count on me.
Okay. Period.
The crazy thing is, like, I don't put them on my lips because I like kind of already know it's gonna happen. So like Drake, lightweight, Beyonce, like that's gonna be lightweight like soon. So
Okay, light work. Talk about it.
I'm not worried about
That's
it.
when I'll know I'm famous. If I can get my mom into a Beyonce concert and I have to buy the ticket, I will know then that I have. I will know then that I have arrived. Do you hear me?
It's no if. It's just you gonna do it.
When they don't say $2,000, please, and they're like,
Okay.
she already has a seat up here. If we could escort her.
VIP, like no, take that $2,000 rubbish.
So you have we met you. That's my kitty cat. Hi, kitty.
I like cats.
There's another one around here too. So you have we met you at NCEG.
Yes,
But you performed a lot since you started performing.
a lot.
If you could open the show for any artist, who would it be? Just one.
I've been blessed to already open for We Are Fly, so that was kind of fire. If I had to open for one, this is hard. I never thought I would.
Just one.
I can't choose myself.
You want to open for yourself?
Yes, get 2 checks. Go ahead. Listen,
I like myself. Like, let me see. For it,
Well, you could open for yourself. You could do like an opening, like the trap music, and then you could be like your soca music.
yeah. If I had to choose one, man, as much, I don't know. I would say maybe I don't know. I just don't like. I don't think of stuff like that because I really be only focused on me. You know what I mean? I be focused on like my journey. I'm like straightforward. If I had to choose one, I at the moment I'll have to say Yeet. But like, if it's not like Yeet, just my friends. If it like my chapter folks like J Activist, Dreek Jones, BK Mon, just folks in my chapter, reading the gas lead. I'll open up for my folks.
Nice.
I'd shoot the elevator right down if it were me. You know what I mean?
We've had a few of them on the show. J Activist was just here.
Yeah.
Rain the Gaslight was here.
I saw
Dreek
that.
is supposed to be coming.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
And then Flo is God.
Right. I didn't think so.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just waiting on it. Let me give him a chance.
Flo's God is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flo's God. She's so super.
It's a lot of talent up there at KSU.
Yeah, I could definitely see a Flo S hum somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe she could give you the next hum.
Oh, hey.
She gave us a cute little jingle. The Raw BJ Podcast.
Oh,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Okay.
Insane. Yeah, shout out Flo because Flo is insane. She's insanely talented.
Mhm.
Yes. So then the Voss.
I say voice.
Voss.
Voice.
But-
Voss.
Voice.
Voss. Voss. Voss.
We gonna get it. We gonna get it.
Oui, madame.
Voice.
You're gonna pull something in a minute. If you
Oh,
keep
God.
going.
My jawbone.
I'm worried for myself. I've been smiling too much.
That's what happens when you have Trinidadian parents. You think there's a
Period.
limit to how much you can smile.
Right.
You have to smile too much today. Let me go do something productive.
Oh
No.
Lord. Tell us about the song. What's the meaning behind it?
Vindavus. First off, we gotta break it down. Like the word voice. Voice is a mentality in itself. Like voice is a type of shine. It's a type of water. It's a type of drip. It's a type. Like that's you. I am voice. You are voice. We are all voice in some type of way. Like it's not Voss, it's not Voos, it's voice. You gotta feel that way. So Venda voice is literally
How you doing?
like exactly. You got a little swagger to it. But like Venda voice is it's kind of like an affirmation in a way. And this is what this whole project is. It's just I'm affirming that this sound will be it. And I kind of put a little play on it because so I wanted to, that was kind of what I wanted my name to be. I had like a thought. I was like, maybe I should be Vindavoice, but I was like, nah, that's probably just gonna be like a project, like a statement of how I'm feeling. So that was kind of like my thought behind it. So it's just kind of my affirmation that I'm gonna have the shine, I'm gonna have the drip, I'm gonna have the water. So it's just affirmation of like I got the voice, you know what I mean?
And this is a unreleased track that's
Unreleased.
coming from your new project.
That's coming out soon.
And when is that coming? Just soon.
In due time. In due time. It's due time.
What
To be announced.
To be announced.
what is this the song you did the video for?
No.
Oh, okay.
The song I did the video for is already out. The video's getting edited right now, but the song's already out. It's called Affinity.
Okay, nice. So how many this is going to be the lead single off of?
Are you talking about Vindavoice?
Yeah.
Akum is actually the lead single.
Oh, you did say that. I apologize.
No, you
because
good,
that's
you good.
already been released.
Yeah, that song.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the lead. I might drop Vindavoice.
Right.
Because that one, like when it comes to like my family, it comes to like a few of my friends and D-Roy. Shout out D-Roy. D-Roy is the one that's been kind of mentoring me, kind of steering me in the right path when it comes to this music industry because I know there are niggas who like to take advantage of young up and coming artists and producers.
Yes.
He really brought me up on the producer side and he's bringing me up on the artist side as well. Because it took me a minute to like admit that I wanted to be an artist too. Because it was nerve-wracking because I thought like because everybody knew me from my productions, from my beats, but I wanted to do it myself too. So it took like I was like, oh yeah, I kind of want to be an artist too. He was like, all right, let's get that shit popping. It was like, here's how we do this, A, B, C. So yeah, shout out D-Roy. But yeah, I might drop this too as a lead single too.
Yeah, I think so. Well, let's go ahead and introduce the song.
Yes, sir.
That was your cue.
Oh, hey, chill on me. Yeah, this has been Divorce.
Divorce. Watch how I move, carry myself like I am a boss. I just might cop up and take a low-key just because. Praise the Father for my blessings, only He's the cause. For the Divorce. this tethering trying to carry the scene. I can feel the pressure tying me like Maybelline. Get away from me. Oh, what a time. Trade a penny in exchange for a dime. Undeniable, I raised by design. Track a multiple, I raise while I shine. Boss, bring me the Benz. Need to know when I'm paid in advance. Put a hole in your pockets or your pants. And we do not fuck around, Galaban. Yeah. Vendor boss, watch how I move, carry myself like I am a boss. I just might cop up and take a low-key just because. Praise the Father for my blessing, solely He's the cause. For the vendor boss. Watch how I move, carry myself like I am a boss. I just might cop up and take a low-key just because. Praise the Father for my blessing, solely He's the cause. For the vendor boss.
Yeah. I'm seeing, okay, so you may not know what I'm talking about because you're a little young, but you remember back in the day.
I don't remember, but let's try.
Well, you may have seen back in the day when the artist would mix two songs into one video. Like the whole song will play, and then I think the last 30 seconds would be like a different song.
Yeah.
I'm seeing that with these two tracks.
You know what's crazy?
Mhm.
I did a mashup like from going like in my sets from Akuma Hum
to this,
Vendor Boss.
yes.
Like
I bet that shit was fire.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
I bet.
I do in my sets.
Yeah, they sound two different songs, but I think that hum, that's your thing.
Really?
Yeah.
You hear the little ad-libs?
But that seems like a signature for you. Like if I were to hear you on somebody else's song, like collaborating, that would let me know that you're about the YNC about to be on the track.
Oh, yeah. Like Jay and I got a good bit of songs together.
Yeah.
So I'll always have that hum ad-lib. That's kind of like my thing. Like,
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, we got a good bit
You know what else I like?
What's that?
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Boop, 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 boop.
Nah, it's not even that thing. Shit. Okay, shout out Jamaicans. Shout out Jamaicans.
Listen, rapid fire. You know about this game?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
A little bit.
We're going to give you 60 seconds.
Okay.
That's 1 whole minute.
All right.
To answer as many of these questions as you possibly can.
Let's get it.
Are you ready, Brittany?
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you sure?
He had to know what say.
It's just
He's like,
you
hold
know,
on.
this is the part that bothers me is that with rapid fire.
I heard that.
Well, you're not talking into the mic, so I turned you up a little bit.
No, the part that's crazy about rapid fire is we do rapid fire differently. It's not the same every week.
That's I feel that.
That's on purpose because
We don't want y'all learning the questions.
y'all be trying to study the questions.
Yeah.
I studied the question.
Yeah, they do.
That's crazy.
Mix it up this time.
Yeah, nah, I really.
How many questions we got? Like 30, 40?
Hold on.
I don't even want to know.
Checking.
I don't want to know.
Too many for you to memorize. So
Oh, right.
Yeah, nah. On top of all the
That
assignments
part.
we got, yeah, nah.
which teacher do you hate the most? Like
Right.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. Every single one.
Damn.
that doesn't count towards your minute. I was just wondering.
Okay.
All of them. I want to get out. I'm ready to graduate.
All right. Well, then it is time for rapid fire, and let's go.
Let's get it.
What motivates you the most?
My parents.
What's your favorite Christmas carol?
Heart of the Bells. What's that one? I saw Silent Night.
What is your deepest fear?
Cockroaches.
What is your favorite game of all time?
Mortal Kombat in WWE.
Name an onomatopoeia.
Oh, what?
What is your favorite type of weather?
Right.
What's your favorite store?
Walmart.
How would you cure world hunger?
Feed them.
If you could get rid of one state in the U.S., which one would it be and why?
South Dakota, because why?
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
What would you change about yourself?
Nothing.
What's something that you don't like doing?
Nothing.
What is your last Google search?
I have Siri. I don't know. YNC made it. YNC made it. I look at myself.
Do you have your own Netflix account or do you use someone else's?
My parents.
What is it? No, I gotta know this one. What is your favorite game of all time?
WWE.
Okay. YNC made it.
Yeah.
He was just barreling through those questions. This is the
All
person
right.
to have on Family Feud with you.
Oh God.
I like
Literally.
the answer.
How many do we get through?
Oh, I don't know. We have to play it back. I just be asking the questions. I don't count them back up.
No, there was one Christmas Carol. I couldn't remember. It was not song. Bro, I couldn't think. What was the song?
Ding,
Oh,
fries
that
are
was
done.
Silver
Ding,
Bells.
fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. From Family Guy.
That's called-
No, it's something else.
It's called Ding, fries are done from Family Guy.
Oh, right. Hold on. Now it's gonna bother me.
But it's called Silver Bell.
No, that's the wrong
That's
song.
Silver Bell.
No, that's a different song.
Oh,
That's a different.
Carol of the Bells.
Yeah.
Carol of the Bells.
Shoot, I'm so disappointed. That was my favorite one of all time.
I do like that song. I probably from being in chorus and having to sing it like 50 million places.
You were in chorus?
Yeah.
I was in like 5th grade.
They threw us through so many things, and I feel like I really feel like the schools was getting kickback money because they made us do shit that was not a part of the curriculum. Like we was out there, we because we used to. Okay, so I used to take songs and make them the funny versions of themselves.
Oh yeah,
way back in the day. So there was this week that they came up with at school called Counselor Week. So we had to do something every day to show the counselors at the school that we appreciated them, as if they weren't getting paid by the county to come and do the job of being a counselor. So we had one day where we had to go in there and sing them a song that we wrote as a class.
Appreciate you for doing your job.
About the council. Yeah, like it was as a student, it was weird because it's like, y'all never appreciate us.
What?
But here we are just sucking and jiving for you motherfuckers on the beat. Doing this song. We had remixed Kirk Franklin.
Yeah, Kirk Franklin the GOAT.
Yeah, and it was
Someone may be crying in the freedom halls.
then we call upon the counselors who come and fix it all. Like it was just so wild that they had us.
That's insane.
They
That's
had-
insane.
They had us out there.
You couldn't pay me to do that.
They had us out there and then gave us a pizza party for our suffering.
And you know, that pizza gonna be like this thin. That's the thing.
Listen.
The pizza gonna be this thin, and you can't get seconds.
My patience was this thin, and
That's been that pizza slice.
and then the worst part is every time someone else came in the room, they were like, "Oh, you got to hear this song,"
And they made you sing it again.
called us from the office microphone, like the PSA system.
Oh yeah,
back.
they're bugging. Oh, they're bugging. They are bugging for real. That's crazy.
That sounds like a traumatic experience.
She was so passionate about it too.
It's because you don't understand what people be asking y'all to do as kids until you look back and realize that you were never compensated for your talent. Like that's crazy.
Are you
Oh, yeah.
okay?
I'm great.
Okay.
I didn't become a counselor because I knew clearly it was a thankless job. And y'all had to ask kids to make up a song. Clearly, got the path for me.
Boy, because someone may be crying.
Listen,
Running through the
according to
halls.
our song, it was.
Oh, I did chorus just to go to Atlanta, bro. That was the only reason.
We like going on the field trips, like when we get on the bus, go compete against the other schools or whatever. Give them the little slick side comments or whatever.
We just sang to the governor. That was all we did. We sang to the governor and went to World Coast.
You can never be us, bitch.
Not even that. Not even that. Someone had a little flat. Someone was a little flat. Was it you?
That's crazy.
Because I mean, y'all were singing in the group, so I'm not sure which one of y'all.
Up here, why you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
hear?
No.
I mean,
Oh Lord,
My goodness, yes.
YNC made it. We have made it to the end of the interview.
Damn you!
aw. I was having a good time. Might have to be a double episode or something.
Damn you, Joe.
Oh, we have a few more questions though, so don't be too sad.
Say them slow.
Okay. What
He gonna do it.
is the
Mm.
best advice you've ever been given?
to talk faster.
Woo! You can't write this shit, y'all. Only on the Raw BJ podcast. We do whatever we want.
I do want to know though, what is the best advice you've ever been given?
Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like don't let everybody else make your own path. Don't be afraid to try new things. You never know what works. You never know what you learn from it. Either you win or you learn.
Yeah.
So
I love that about the comfort zone. That's how you know you're growing.
I thought you were gonna say something totally different. I thought I thought you was gonna be like, "Don't take a soccer ball to school." What happened?
But I did it. That was instilled. Like I don't even need to remember that. I instill like if I see doors that inside, soccer ball staring out. But
that's the best advice your classmates got. Whether they told you or not, that was the best advice.
Best believe they didn't.
After that round of cut ass from your daddy, I bet you don't forget shit. So we know we have a new project coming soon. What else can we expect from YNC Made It over the next year?
First off, a crazy summer.
Okay.
First off, a crazy summer. I'm about to change the world for real. Really, NCEG case, you about to change the world. Because we all like we really do be hanging out. Like that's really the people I be hanging out with.
Nice.
What you gonna expect from the summer? First off, next month I'm going to New York to perform.
New York. Brooklyn in the house.
Yeah. So we're going to perform at this thing called Day Summit. So it's a few days. It's kind of like South by Southwest, but in New York.
Okay.
So I got that. More beats, about to be more placements, about to disperse. I'm thinking about this sound that I'm doing now. I'm about to give it to other people. I did it with Jay. Jay got a song with kind of like the type beat type.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give those out to more people, get them on that wave. People start hearing it. You're gonna see a lot more placements. If you don't know if you know somebody by the name of Jay Griffey, he got a song coming out. He got an album coming out in the first song. Jay Activist's project coming out next week. Stay tuned for that. Just a lot of motions, a lot of movement, a lot of everything, a lot of life, a lot of life. Praise my God. Thank you God for everything, but a lot of life about to happen for real.
I'm here for it. So, what is one message that you would like to leave for all your supporters?
Man, I'm trying not to sound cliche. I'm not trying to leave with I can't do this without you. But ultimately, yeah. But everybody says that. Everybody says that.
Actually, no, not on this show. Yeah, they come with a lot of different responses.
Okay, that's good. I would say hang with me. Thank you for those that hung with me, and y'all know who y'all are. Thank you for those that hang with me. Every individual, I remember everybody that supports me. Everybody. And my life changing means that your life is going to change too.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's what's up.
I'm grateful. I will always be grateful to those that support me. For real, because they could be doing anything else in the world. Y'all could be doing anything else in the world. Y'all could be supporting like your top rappers, like your Lil Durk, your Lil Babies, your Futures, your Young Thugs, which y'all choose to support an indie artist that came from not being known. But I'm truly grateful.
Yeah.
I love that.
Because y'all could be doing anything in the world, watching Joe Budden, but you're watching us
exactly
on the Raw BJ podcast.
We're Joe Budden.
Shout out Raw BJ for us. Shout out Raw BJ.
I love it. YNC Made It. Tell the people where they can find you at.
Yeah, y'all can find me all platforms, Instagram, Twitter, even Snapchat to those that use it at YNC Made It. It's YNC Made It. Also on all platforms at YNC Made It. There's a lot of new music coming out soon. I just dropped a deluxe for my last project, Babylon Deluxe. I dropped that on my birthday, Voice Day. That's just getting started, bro. So a lot more music coming soon. So yeah.
All right. Well, y'all know where to find us at the Raw BJ Podcast on all social media platforms. If you want some of these handcrafted home goods that you see over here on the table, please. Please tap in with our sponsor, TNT Enterprise. You can get your custom-made products by going to TNT Enterprise 18 on Instagram. Brittany,
Yes.
aka Allstar.
Hello.
Do you have any last words?
Yes. Thank you so much. To all of our viewers and listeners, I just want to thank y'all so much. I want y'all to know that home is where the heart is, and ours has always been with you. We really appreciate you for being a part of this journey with us. And in the words of Maury Povich, until next time, America, and all the other countries that listen.
That's right, y'all. Come back for another Raw BJ next time, and I promise we will all come together. Bye.
Kaiju cook that shit.
Moving divorce. Watch how I move, carry myself like I am a boy.
You know, we're in the top group for like Atlanta podcasters. We're those people. Like if you
I knew
follow the
y'all was-
hashtag, we're up there.
I'm not gonna hold. Like I knew y'all was those people before I even knew that.